tonight, the Ontario Outlaw Midgets presented by the Canadian Tire of Innisfil and Falcon Fire and Services leading them up. 46 machine, long time Sunset Speedway veteran. The Blake Kidder Department win, spiking number JDR welding. Finish line, scraping right, it's the hooligan, Rob Harrison. 14 machine, the Bass Lake Home Improvement side, that is Dave English. Inside of row 2, 29 machine, Kurt Point Taylor, the Flint, currently Pickering, Procon Building Supplies, Glenn Stars Racing, Dr. Jeff Margo and Alda's Shirts. Team Compton Real Estate and Raymond Construction is Jason Metcalfe. 77 machine, the Budweiser Chevrolet Lionel Local 1059, Tire Craft the Key. Jazz Construction, Practical Products Canada, LMNT Wildfire Designs and Bishop Bodies. It's Nick Spiesz. 53 machine, former series champion, driver of the day, co-ambient air HVAC. Ryan's Custom Machine, RBM Carriers, it is Mike Bradley. 62 machine, Tire Craft Door, HP Cycle, Link Heating Rod is Rob McCall. 17, that is Mike Homer, the Thornberry Post with Falls, Mosaic, 4 more. 98 is Kevin Spiesz, the Budweiser Chevrolet, Local 1059, Tire Craft McKee, Jazz Construction, Tactical Products Canada, LMNT, Wildflower Designs, and Bitchin' Bodies. 72 is Derek Millman, the B&B Steel, NDT Group, Burlington Natural Health Ride. 31 is Russ Couture, the JT's Power Sport Northern Restaurant Ride. 48 is Kayla Semple, the ME Finish Line Spray Foam, JDS Contracting Entry. 55, that is Fred Homewood, the Thornberry Post Bob B Cleaning Entry. 64 is Tyler King. Rest of this transport, Johnny's Pizza and BW Towing. 49 is Kid Ruckus, Ryan Semple, the Simple Spray Foam Solutions Entry. 57 is Brent Dorian for Utopia Towing. And rounding out the field is Colin Grant, the Grant Livestock Ride from Masterville GMC Pace Chart to Pit Road. 25 laps of the Epic Race to a scoreboard. Second last feature of the night here for the Outlaw Midgets, presented by Innisfil Canadian Tire. Green flag in the air. Down into turn number 1, off of 2 and down the back straightaway. Hooligan Harrison jumps the lead. English fires back on the high side of the racetrack. Metcalfe looking to follow the 46 through, down around the bottom. .46 to Harrison, puts the power down, gets away from the 29. He'll get into corner number 3. Side by side for second now. The 29 of Metcalfe and the 14 of English. Side by side down the front straightaway into turn number 1. English up the hill. That's good over the road for Metcalfe from Bradley to move through on the bottom side of the racetrack. We got trouble down the front straightaway. Rob Harrison with a big hit. Several cars pile in. Red flag out immediately on the racetrack. Big trouble on the front straightaway. Head starter Matt Bray down there checking on these drivers. Several of them moving already, I see. Sunset EMS quickly on the scene. So 17 of Mike Homewood, he's getting up out under his own power, but Sunset EMS checking on several of these other drivers, just making sure they are okay. We'll wait for the word from track side just to make sure. Harrison lost it off of turn 4, spun back up the racetrack in front of the field. Nobody had anywhere to go.
Thankfully, it seems like we did get a thumbs up from everybody so far. It seems like everybody is
just a few drivers just taking some extra attention on. 98 of Kevin Spiesz, 31 of Russ Couture. Officials, Sunset EMS in there.
Of course, if you're sitting in the beer gardens.
Red flag beer special at this time. But
it is a red flag beer special right now. Something to consider.
It'll be a few minutes down here on the front straightaway with these drivers. Just want to make sure we will take our time and make sure everyone's all right. We won't get them out of the car any sooner than we need to. And we need everybody away from the fence. Much like if you're driving down the highway, we appreciate you not gawking. So if everyone can back away from the catch fence, return to your seats in the grandstand. We'd appreciate it. That goes for everybody at the catch fence. There's Harrison. Rob Harrison's all right. He's out of the car. One of the first big impacts of that accident was the 46 of Harrison. So I see Kevin Spiesz now out of the 98 machine. That's good to see. Looks like all attention just on the 31 Russ Couture. And looks like I see Russ Couture climbing up out of the car with the assistance of Sunset EMS. That's a good sign to see. Just sitting on the back of the cage, just officials. So I believe Couture, the last driver to exit their car. Again, we ask that you please do not stand at the catch fence. Might be there. So Russ Couture out of the car being assisted to the Sunset Speedway ambulance by Sunset EMS staff. I believe he was the last driver to exit their race vehicle, so all vehicles now cleared at the scene. And Sunset EMS will go to work and evaluate Couture in that 31 machine now that he is in the ambulance. Big shout out to all the Sunset Speedway EMS, especially Ashley. She was the first one, normally sitting down right in front of the announce tower here for any instance we have on the fan side. She was down on the track, quick as could be, first one on the scene with Matt Bray, checking on drivers and getting thumbs up and evaluating the scene, followed quickly by the Sunset EMS in the ambulance. So big shout out to all the Sunset Speedway EMS staff quickly on the scene to evaluate the drivers and make sure everyone was all right. So Russ Couture, the worst of it, he'll go take the ride pit side for further evaluation. Everybody else exiting the car under their own power, which was good to see. Speeds in the 77, got close to 29 of Metcalfe. Also, he loses some ground now, falling back. Billman in the 72, going to head to the infield. His pace on early here. That's grinding down. Five to go for Metcalfe with the 29 machine. Speed shot him out of late charge, but that car all sorts of loose to the middle of the corner. Metcalfe coming on the tail of the field now. Colin Graham's lost some ground, having some handling issues with the 37X. Speed trying to close in, make a late race charge. They'll come to popsicle 6 at the line this time by. 2 to go for Jason Metcalfe at the front of the field. Speed got a big power slide down into turn number 1. That's going to hurt his chances of closing in on the 29 machine. Pearl Lackar side by side ahead of the leader. Speed within striking distance now. Power down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Off the 4, check your flag in the air. Metcalfe with the win. Speed's going to come home in second. Ballard is off the 3rd, 3 wide at the line. Mike Bradley for 3rd. King in 4th. And English, I believe, will round out the top 5 in the 13 machine. Here he is, come up out of the car. Your feature animation noise, the 29 of Jason Metcalfe. Well, go over your feature winner, Jason Metcalfe. Jason, my man. I mean, your eyes had to have been the biggest saucers on lap 2 there. That was, that front straightaway knew it up in a hurry.
That was a little scary. Hopefully all the drivers are okay. I hope they're good. They're not hurt or anything like that. But that was, my car was a rocket today. I couldn't believe how fast it was. These guys, my crew, couldn't do without these guys. This car is a beast, and I love driving it. It's so much fun.
I mean, last time in Sunset we were talking in Victory Lane. I mean, obviously building the notebook. How much better were you able to make this car from your last visit here?
A lot better. We made a couple of changes inside the clutches and stuff, and made some stagger adjustments, and it worked. The car was a rocket. I want to thank my sponsors, Flynn, GSR, 2-Speed Motorsport, Helix Pools, Procon Building Supplies. Who else am I seeing here? Aldez Shirts, RPM Engines, Robin, Lens on Rims Photography, Owen Shoots Photography, and I believe that's about it.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Feature winner with the Outlaw Midgets, Jason Metcalfe.